Hi guys, my name's Toby, and today I'm going to be telling you about how the men in my family are outnumbered. I have a bunch of sisters, 4 to be exact, and a mom, but today I'm focusing on my sisters. I know this is a very weird way to start a video, but whatever. Anyway, I just want to give you some forewarning. I do love my sisters, and I'm about to just bash and destroy their name, which I'm not going to tell you because then people will know who I'm related to and who are my friends. So I'm not going to say their name, but I'm just going to totally bash their personality. So I just want you to know that before I do this, I love you guys. Bleh, that'll leave a bad taste in your mouth, saying I love you. Also, I just want to say that I grew up around girls. I know how to treat them properly, and I don't have a girlfriend. So, if anyone's interested, I'll put my number at the bottom of the screen so that way you can give me a shout out if you're interested. So, the first story I want to be telling you about is my older sister. Or about my older sister, sorry. Brain fart. So, one time, me, my older sister, and my mom went to McDonald's. We weren't arguing, so we were doing actually really good. So good that my mom thought she could leave us for a few seconds to get her refill. Well, boy, did that backfire. Just know we did this in a public McDonald's, and everyone saw us do this. So, since I was little, by the way, I wanted to get under the table for literally no reason. At the time, I thought I was going to pretend I got kidnapped because my sister was supposed to watch me, but she used the bathroom. And when she got back, instead of just looking under the table, she crawled across the booth like a jaguar. And at that moment, my mom comes back to see me under the table, my sister crawling across the seat like a jaguar, butt in the air, mind you, in a public McDonald's. So she sat down, wishing we weren't related, and she got on to us and told us proper etiquette and stuff like that that's not really important. And while she's getting on to us, my older sister, who wasn't listening for some reason, was listening to these older ladies, and they said, some kids just need medication because they can't behave. And then they saw my sister listening, and they were like, oh my word, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to actually say that. I didn't mean it. Just know, guys, I think old ladies are evil. Unless they watch my videos, then they're okay. Anyway, we leave the McDonald's totally humiliated, and that's why we don't go to that McDonald's anymore. So yeah, that's just me and my older sister. Now my older sisters, who are twins by the way, so you got that whole thing, are in college, so I hardly see them. But this one time when we were together, we went to a Walmart because I wanted a Lego set. By the way, Legos are for teenagers too. It's a sophisticated brick locking system. Or so the brickumentary said. Anyway, we're in this public place, and it's just me and my 2 older sisters. I'm not going to say their name. I'm just going to call them the brown head and the blonde head. The blonde head went to do something else. I don't even know where she went. And the brown head stayed with me. So we're walking in between aisles, just looking for stuff that we actually don't need. Legos. And then all of a sudden, she just zones out from the earth and then just like knocks over this weird display thing. Now, a good brother would make sure that her sister is okay. His sister, sorry. But I was different. I just didn't want to be embarrassed. Keep in mind, again, this is like 2 years ago, so you can't bash younger me. Anyway, I just started picking up the display and cleaning it up, and my sister was just zoned out for like 5 minutes, and then she came back too and pretended that never happened. To this day, I still think she did it on purpose, and I still think the blonde one didn't even know because she just left us. But hey, life is life, and I guess that's what happens. Alright, another time, it was just me and the blonde head twin, and we were going to Chick-fil-A for lunch. By the way, Chick-fil-A is the best restaurant. Okay, now she, the blonde head one who took me to Chick-fil-A, has a very weird name. Well, it's normal, just hard to spell. I wouldn't know though because I'm terrible at spelling, but this is what people say. Anyway, she told her their name for our order. So we wait to hear her name called, and we never heard it. So we're just sitting here like, when are we getting our food? And then we noticed that Charlene was called multiple times. And then they say the order, like the food the Charlene person got, and it was exactly our order. And then we figured, oh, I guess we're Charlene. So my sister, don't even sound like Charlene, it's a very different sounding name, went up there, got the food, told them her name, and then like, oh, the computer must have had a glitch. But the woman who took her order wrote it down on a piece of paper. And that's why my sister wants to change her name. I don't know, I don't talk to her that much. Like I said, they're in college. Okay, this last story revolves around my little sister. So my little sister is very stubborn, like her daddy. Whenever I ask her to do something, she'll say, I don't want to, I don't care, I'm too busy. For instance, I work for my dad, and sometimes we'll go mowing with him. Now, when I was little and I went with my dad to mow, he wouldn't pay me anything because all I would do is sit in the truck and whine when I had to pee, but I couldn't because we're at some random person's house mowing their yard. But whenever Avery, my little sister, has to pee, by the way, that's not her real name. I'm just going to call her that because it sounds cool. I mean, Avery. Who doesn't like that name? By the way, if you're an Avery, I'm single and I'm looking for someone. Anywho, whenever she has to pee, she gets to go into the customer's house. And guess what? She'll get $5 for not even doing anything. I didn't get $5 till I was like 10. And by that time, I was literally driving the mower. By the way, it's a zero turn. And blowing grass, only making like $5 a day. Now I get about 100, but we're not talking about that right now. My sister is very pampered, my little one. That is, she gets what she wants when she wants it, and if she don't, she'll just cry. But there's this genius system that my mom has prevented a bunch of crying fits in public. So my mom don't really spank. I mean, she probably has before, but I was probably too young to remember. Or I just didn't care. But my mom will threaten to spank, and that just scares my little baby sister for some reason. Even though in her entire life, she's only got spanked once. By the way, it was nothing too bad. It's not like child abuse, guys. Come on. All she did was went, pop, pop, don't do that. It's not like she took a machete to her hind ends and went, pow, 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 take that, you little rat. Anyway, all she has to do is threaten to spank her, and my baby sister just is like, perfect angel. Speaking of which, whenever we get around people, she'll start acting like a little perfect angel, but then when we're at home, she is evil. Just because she's cute doesn't make her deadly. So yeah, I just rambled on about my 4 sisters for like 6 minutes and 43 seconds. I actually don't know how long I've been rambling, I was just guessing. I guess the moral of all these stories is, I know how to treat women, so I should have a girlfriend. Again, number at the bottom of the screen if you're interested. If not, leave my channel. I'm just kidding, guys, please subscribe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, tell me in the comments if I should make a part 2. Hi guys, it's the Toby guy here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to, you can check out my latest video, how I almost blew up my house, that is. And also, if you want to, check out some of my shorts. And please subscribe because I will go broke if you don't. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot.